Hi everyone, this is Elvin Hamilton from Family Fun Tips. Go to www.familyfuntips.com and see the new content that we have coming up every couple of weeks. I think you'll enjoy looking at it. And on here, if you would, hit subscribe. That way you'll get all the content that I come out with in the future. Today I wanted to do a review on a new type of lighter. No, I'm not a smoker, and a lot of you guys may not be a smoker, but lighters come in handy for lighting candles. If you have a camp stove, or if you burn leaves out in the yard, or anything like that, you'll need a lighter at one point or a time. So they have new lighters out called arc lighters, and it's a plasma lighter, and you don't have to use butane, and you don't have to use flint. All you have to do is charge it up like you do your phone, and you just hit a button. It creates an arc. And then with that arc, you can touch it up against anything, and it'll catch on fire. I'm outside here because I didn't want to catch the house on fire or anything. I'm here with my new shed in the background, kind of sitting on the edge. So if something does get out of hand, I can just throw it on the ground. And right now, where I'm at, it's just dirt on the ground. Sorry for all the noise if you hear noise in the background, but I do live on a busy street. So let's get started. I want to show you the different ones. I've bought different kinds. They've progressed over the last several months, maybe a year, and I wanted to show you how they progressed and what I think is a better one to get. So you first have your regular lighter. This one here is a special lighter. It takes butane, takes flint, but it kind of shoots flame at the angle. So instead of going straight out, it goes out to the side. You can also control how far out it goes, so you can have quite a bit of a torch there. As you can see, with the wind blowing, it blew it right out. So that wouldn't be much help if you're trying to get something started. Another lighter I bought, this one here, if you like going camping, and you're out camping, you have something with a flame like matches, or you have one of those butane, and it's windy or it's raining, you can have some problems. This one here is weatherproof. This is in a like a plastic box. It has a latch on it to where you can latch it and lock it. You can unlatch it, and then you push a little button on the side and it flips it open. Now if you notice on the inside there's like these little arches, or these little arc things like arc welding. When you press the button on the side, I don't know if you can see that, but it creates like I'm not sure if I'm in the daylight, so it's hard for me to see, but you get like a arc. You might even be able to hear it. If I hold up my ear, you can kind of hear it's actually creating an arc. Problem with these, they're good for lighting cardboard, lighting different things like that, but like a candle here, it doesn't work. You can't get down into candles. So if you like to have candles around, you can't get down into candles because it's just not made that way. This is made more for your like cigarettes, cigars, if you're out camping and you can get up close and you can light something. I did have a piece of cardboard. And I think I dropped it. I'm going to go and get it, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went and got me a piece of cardboard. And it's great if you hold it and you bring it over here like this, and then you can light it. And as you can see, the wind's kind of blowing. It's kind of hard to see, but it is catching. And it's burning my fingers. There, you can see it. It actually was catching before this. I just kept on doing it to make sure it got on fire. So even though the wind was blowing, I was still able to catch this on fire. And that hurts if you touch it. Don't touch those. Okay, so the next one is this blue one here. Does the same thing, except it doesn't have plastic coating. This is more so if you're, you just like carrying a nice lighter around for any reason. This is a nice blue shiny one, very glossy, very mirror-like. You get these in different colors. Same thing. You hit the button on the side, and it creates the arc. I don't know if you can kind of hard to see out here in daylight, but it creates an arc. Like, I wonder if you still may not be able to see it. Anyway, but it creates an arc. Same thing. It's a plasma arc, and it'll catch things on fire just like, you know, like the cardboard or anything else. So those two are pretty much alike. One is more for camping. Now they also make one of these. I don't have one, but they make one that's round, and it has a flashlight in the bottom, which is real handy. And then the top of it has 4 arcs in it. And I'll show you the difference, even though I don't have one. I'll show you what they've done to make it different than what these are. So then, I bought one of these little things. So this is an arc lighter. So you can open it up this way, and you have a lighter. And I think it needs to be charged. But you'd hit it, and you'd have a regular lighter. Or, you can take this out, and it's flexible. So now you can get into, like, if you're barbecuing outside and you need to light your coals, or if you got a fire that you're starting at a fire pit, you can kind of get this down in there, keep your hands away, and turn it on and hit the button. Now this has an on and off switch. It doesn't show how much battery power you have, so you pretty much, you know, if you leave it on like what I did, it ran out of juice. So you pretty much have to turn it off every time. You also, personally, I would kind of keep these charged, maybe take them out once a week, once every month, and put them on charger. Now, that's the other thing about charging this stuff. It takes the same thing as what an Android phone adapter is, like one of those micro USB plugs. That's what these take. So, and they plug in different places. Then I bought this one here. Now this one's kind of a cross between the pocket one and a cross between the long one. So this one's pretty nice. It's plastic. Kind of looks like an outdoors type lighter. You slide this up, it exposes the 2 prongs at the top, and then you hit a button underneath here, and it creates the light. So, as my mailman. And so it creates the arc that goes in between here. Now, nice thing about these, you can actually get them down into a candle, and you can light it. I think it blew it out because of the wind. Anyway, it did light, and you can get these down in there and light it real easy. Now this is a two arc, because there's only, or 1 arc. It's only got 2 electrodes going across, and it creates 1 arc. Okay, and that's fine. They make them that are some of these ones I'm showing you has 4 electrodes, and it creates 2 arcs going back and forth, making a crisscross. So this is a nice one. It charges up. It doesn't show you how much charge it has either. So I kind of charge it up, you know, once every couple weeks. And you can throw it in your pocket. The electrodes are nice and hidden, so you don't see it anywhere. You just pop it up. There's the electrodes, hit the button, and it's ready to go. Works really nice. It's really handy. The next one I got this one just today, and I've been trying to find something that's good all around, that you could use it to light candles with, that you can use it to light campfires with. It's more usable around, more of a pocket type thing that you could use it for about anything. So I got this one here. Now this is a nice lighter, and the little electrode things are down on the inside. Now, what's cool about this, again, these all charge from usually the bottom. It has the little micro USB that the Android phones take. So you can use if you have an Android phone, or if you have one of the older type plugs, you can use these. And they come with their own plugs as well. So they're pretty nice, and they charge fairly quickly. This one here, if you pull down on this is pretty cool. I don't know if I can do it the right way. If you pull down, it shows the little prongs, it lights up. This one has try to get it where it goes. There you go. And you can't see it because of the light, and I'm seeing the house and everything else. It lights up. I can't see it. Anyway, what it does, it lights up. So like there's an eagle down here, and it basically is telling you that it's on. And then you can hit this button in the front, and your arcs will start showing up. Nice thing about this, it's easy to get down into a candle. I can light this candle without any problem. The other thing is, these will light a candle almost instantly. It's not like having a flame where the flame's coming back hitting your fingers. If you get something like this, the flame's back away. So you can get down there, light the candle, and it's that quick. So it lights fairly quickly. See if I can show it to you. Yeah, see? There's the candle. So it lights fairly quickly. As far as your cardboard, with it being on top, you can just set it on top and light them that way. The only problem I'm having outside right now is the wind. The wind is blowing out as it's catching on fire here, so that's a little bit of an issue. Now these also have safeties on them, so they only stay on for 10 seconds at a time. This does seem like a good demonstration because the wind is blowing and it's blowing out the flame as it's lighting. Let me try here. There you go. Blowing it out as soon as it lights. There. Anyway, you kind of get the idea. These are great little lighters. I really like them. It protects my fingers from getting burnt. I know whenever I had a lighter and I would try to light something like that, unless I had one of those big long lighters, match lighters or something where I could stay away. But then I always had a problem with butane. You know, butane runs out, and now what do? You got to find some butane to fill it up with. And if you're like me, some of those can be a real pain in the butt to fill up. I mean, it's like you put the butane can on there, and is it filling? Is it not filling? You know, you can't tell. So these here, there's no flint. You just plug it up, and it takes about an hour for a charge, sometimes 2 hours, but you just plug it up. And now this one actually has lights on the front. So it tells you, again, it's hard to see anything out here in this light. I don't know if you can kind of see the picture right here, lights up. Then whenever you close it, it goes off. Let's see if I can do it again. So open it, and there's the light. Shows an eagle. They have some with wolves. They have, I forget what the other ones are. And then it also shows you somewhere up at the top how much power you have left. That way you know if you're draining your power. If you are, you can go and plug it up, leave it plugged up for a couple hours. You can do it in the car. So if you're out camping, just plug it up in the car, let it charge for an hour or two, and you're ready to go again. So these are very nice. I haven't seen too big of a problem with them. And I just really like these lighters. So I thought I would do a review. A lot of people don't know that these are out there. They're called arc lighters, A-R-C lighters. If you go onto eBay, go onto Amazon, start looking at them, you'll see all kinds. This is just a few. They have tons of different types out there. So take a look at them. They're not expensive either. They're anywhere between, I'd say, $6 to maybe $15. So they're not expensive. They're fairly affordable, and for what they do, I would think they would last a long, long time. So anyway, this is my review on these arc lighters. Sorry it took so long. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry I couldn't get this to light any better, but it is fairly windy out here, and I'm underneath the shade too, which the wind tends to whip underneath this a little bit. I want to thank you for joining me again. My name's Elvin Hamilton. I'm with Family Fun Tips. If you go to www.familyfuntips.com, we have all kinds of content on there. It changes every couple of weeks. I think you'll enjoy watching it. And if you would, go and hit subscribe, hit like, And they tell me there's a bell that you can hit, so every time I come out with new content, you'll get a little chime on your phone to let you know I've come out with something new. So if you have something that you'd be interested in seeing reviewed, if you have any comments, let me know. Like I said, I'm not an expert on these. I've just it's something I found, and I tried them, and they seem to work really well, but they come out with different kinds. Oh, there's one other thing I want to tell you about. If you look online, if you are interested in one of these, there's also some that are coil lighters. The coil lighters look like the old-fashioned lighters that we used to have in our cars. Remember in the cars, you'd have the cigarette lighter you push in, pop out, and it'd have like a coil on the inside, and it would be heated up. Well, they have lighters like that now. You just pop it open, hit the button, and the coil heats up. From what I've seen, most of those are mainly for cigarettes, maybe if you want to light firecrackers or something, but they're mainly for lighting like cigarettes, for fires, things like that. I don't think they're as good for something, along that line. You can give them a try if you want. Again, the price range is anywhere between $5 to $15, so they're not that expensive. So anyway, I want to thank you for watching today. I hope you have a great day. Today here it's about 80 degrees. We're getting into summer finally, which is nice. So I hope to talk to you soon, and thank you for listening. Bye.